Hi. So it's been a while, and you're probably wondering why I'm filming in here, and why I'm using my iPhone. Well, I can answer both of those. First, it's because I'm filming here because my sister's / my new filming room is being painted, and why I'm using my iPhone is because I have to buy a better vlogging camera. And I mean vlogging cameras, and that's all I'm going to be doing until up a certain time. And I'll tell you about that certain time in a sec. But first of all, I'm only going to be vlogging every day, probably a few topics a day, 2 or 3, then just like telling you how my day was and whatnot. And yeah, but that thing I was talking about earlier, that certain thing of, well, I'm only going to be vlogging until then, is because next year I am taking a road trip, basically, and it's after I graduate and turn 18, and that way my sister and my cousin have to, and that's going to be a vlogging road trip. Now, I don't really know the plans for this yet. We were talking about just going on a road trip down to the States. We're talking about also going on a road trip where we visit a bunch of YouTubers. So we don't really know yet, but I'm sure we'll talk about that more throughout basically a year until then. So that's what I'm going to be doing till then. And so to start this off, I should basically say that I'm finally ready to start making vlogs every day again. Finally ready to start making YouTube again. That means there's going to be a few changes. I'm only going to be using my iPhone until I get my next paycheck, and I'll probably buy a better camera. Also, I'm only going to be making vlogs every day, so it's pretty easy to keep track of that. And I've kind of lost my popularity, so I got to bring that back up again too. And also, my channel is going to change probably. I don't really want to call it like the road trip channel yet, because really I'm not going to be going on a road trip till another year. I can call it the vlog leading up to something, but that'd be stupid. That's way too long. So I don't know, if you have any ideas for names, post in the comments. And I am doing that. Yeah, I'm going to be saying post in the comments a lot because I like to hear your opinion. And yeah, so also any music I use is not going to be, it's going to be stuff that rather I made or I found off a non-copyright site, which for any other vloggers out there it should do if you want to get views and stuff, because if you use music that's already been used, first of all, you're not allowed to do that, and secondly, people like your own stuff, people like new stuff, people like stuff that's been used already. So like I said, I don't know too many people that's gone on a road trip to visit all the YouTubers, so in a year if we end up doing that I hope gets pretty popular. So, but I'm sure we'll talk about that later. Anyways, that's basically about it for this one. I just wanted to say that, and I'm back. How have you been?